All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. We're here to do a celebrity reading. We are looking into Russell Brand. Russell Brand got on a YouTube, posted a video talking about media outlets. I believe it's I don't know if it's a magazine or a newspaper and a TV station that are planning on airing. They are planning on airing a story connected to Russell Brand. I think they're bringing up stuff from his past. He was been pretty open about the struggles in his past, with his sexual addiction, his addictions to substances, alcohol. Yeah, so a lot of that stuff is they're threatening to expose him. They're even accusing him of criminal acts. So we're gonna look into it. Full disclosure, I do like Russell Brand. So I'm a little nervous about doing this reading because it sucks when somebody that you like and you admire and you respect comes out to have some dirt on. Everybody has dirt, but yeah, in no way is that going to influence how I read. I'm pretty fair. I like to believe that I'm pretty fair. So I'm gonna read the cards as they come out. I am putting it out there that I'm a little nervous. So yeah, before we jump into this, guys, don't forget to show me some love, like, share, subscribe. So yeah, let's jump into this. I'm just gonna pull cards and see what story comes out because they haven't reported. I don't know what the claims are. We're just gonna look into it and see what they are accusing Russell of. Okay? All right. So something from the past. They're bringing up things from the past. Emperor and Temperance. The Emperor and Temperance. I'm taking this as Russell. Russell is the Emperor. With Temperance, he's like he's balanced. He's found some peace in his life, probably due to his own spiritual practice. So people want to bring up things from the past to create conflict and stress for him because of his past, the things that he did when he was not in this Emperor Temperance energy. This is being emotionally immature. When you're emotional, you can be a grown-ass man, grown-ass woman, and still be in this Page of Cups energy, this emotional immaturity, not really knowing because you haven't found yourself, right? But he went from they're bringing stuff up when he was in this Page energy, but now Spirit's putting him out here as this Emperor Temperance. That's not to say that he doesn't have things in his past. Yeah, things from the past. This emotional immaturity, this and it could even be just being emotionally cold and cruel, came from a place from childhood. Maybe, I don't know what his childhood was like, his upbringing, but with the Four of Spokes and the Five of Scoops, this talks about kind of a dysfunctional home environment. And okay, the Justice card. She's a reporter. She's working for the Herald. they don't take her seriously. They don't take Nancy seriously. But these reporters, or these stories that are going to be released, it's almost like you can't really take it seriously, because they're trying to mask whatever they're bringing forward as we're doing our job, reporting the truth and bringing justice to victims, that kind of energy, which is what they're supposed to do. But they're masking it. Really, they're trying to create some, they're trying to make Russell unstable emotionally, mentally. They want to bring this conflict. They don't want him to to be in that energy of peace and calm, and they want to, trigger something. And they could be trying to do this by triggering something from his past, childhood. They're masking it as, oh, we're doing our job as reporters. This is our job, right? It's like almost like, again, going back to they didn't take Nancy seriously. Okay, so I'm almost getting this as, how can we really take you seriously when you report bullshit and lies and half-truths and try to confuse the public? But now all of a sudden you're like, we're doing real journalism by bringing up this man's past. Now, if they have something that's really criminal, then, yeah, I mean, let's hear it, okay? Let's hear it, okay? Spirit says it's true. The Ace of Strands, that's the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks of truth, clarity. Yes, it is true that this man was the King of Spokes. This is the King of Wands, very sexually promiscuous. It was like that. But I'm almost getting like there was no shortage of people who were willing to give, to give in to him. Yeah, they were happy to get with him because of who he is. Interesting. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is all at the bottom. Look. So the women, there was no, didn't he say like all my even though I was a hoe and I slept around, every relationship I had was consensual. It's true. Spirit says it's true. He was a hoe. He did get around, but people were happy to give it up, because of, his wealth, his fame, because of who he was. People are willing to give it up, right? So what's a secret is that they're trying to call judgment. Remember, we're doing our job reporting. What's a secret is that they're trying to call judgment. There's like secret meetings. They've been meeting up on how to spread these lies. Oh shit! Betrayal. Yep. They want him isolated. They want him alone. They want people to turn their back on him. They have to isolate. This is one of the tactics that even Scientology uses. It's like spread lies, get them isolated, so nobody would support them. Oh, look at this. Okay, look at this. Okay. So he could have ex-lovers, people that maybe even he trusted, taking a chance. There's this, these are people from his past, for sure. Old lovers, people that he would party with. These people, made some kind of pact, we're going to take a chance on trying to cause a tower moment for this man, the star. This is Russell. They had a pact to try and take him down. Spirit says that's not going to go anywhere. Wow. Wow. Whew. I'm relieved. I wasn't too. I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. You were scared. I was nervous, but because he did kind of have a wild past. But a lot of where he is now, I really resonate with a lot of what he says, with his spiritual beliefs, his spiritual practices. You know, yeah, this, what, Spirit says you'd be smart to walk away. This is the people who are going to spread lies, the people who are in cahoots to try and to take him down. God is really forgiving. You know, we do some really, you know, crazy shit. But it's almost like it's not even really talking about what he did in the past. It's like, again, when God really cleanses you of all those sins of the past, God doesn't continue to bring it up and throw it in your face. He cut out the partnerships, the types of jobs that, or any kind of projects that caused him to betray himself. So if he's an addict, he's not going to be, you know, going to clubs and, you know, partying with people who are engaging in those behaviors. He knew that he had to cut himself away from these people, these environments, in order to correct his path, because he knew that the path he was going down was destructive. And Bill Maher, there was an interview Russell had with Bill Maher, and Bill Maher was talking about, the reason why you're in rehab, or you had to get sober, was because you couldn't handle the drugs. It was just very I couldn't believe the Maher's ignorance and his stupid comments. But it's very, if you listen to Russell and what he says, he talks about what he needed to do and how he found himself with his spirituality, and just he understands that, look, I had a lot of fucking shit in my life that I had to, take care of. I had to deal with, I had to address. And when I was doing this crazy shit, I was in a bad place where I wasn't looking at this. I wasn't addressing these traumas, these issues that I had from the past. And it wasn't until I found my spirituality that I started to, find myself and forgive myself and forgive those who, he's just, he did a lot of work. And when you do this level of work, God's not going to take you down. If anything, God's going to protect this person, because this person did the work they needed to do to get on the right path. He's not faking the funk here. He knew what he needed to do. So Spirit's saying here to this group that's trying to slow him down, you're to take him down, your plans are not going anywhere. This man has done the work. This man has stayed strong. He's isolated himself. He's cut out toxic partnerships, friendships, work environments. He's done his work. He did what God asked him to do, and he might not identify with how I'm speaking, but in his own, he'll understand even though we might not believe in the same things. Yeah, these people were trying to like wedge themselves. I don't, maybe not. These people were trying to create division so people can't come together. Okay, so I don't know which video it was. Maybe he says it in all his videos. I don't watch all his videos, but one video I remember him saying, hold on. Oh, why did that one leave me? The thought just it just got ripped away from me. Damn, maybe I'll come back. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Oh, talking about they wanted to create division so people can't come together. He had said something about we're forming new alliances. So he has been doing the work to clear out the people that are like really just faking the funk, and he's starting to get wise to the people who are, really don't want to see him move forward. Yeah, because he's like, what he's saying is like fucking up their bag, right? We got to find a way to get this guy isolated because he has too much power. So what do we do? When I say power, I mean influence. There's a lot of people that listen to him, that respect what he says, who, get it. And we can't have that. We have to get him from people respecting him to getting people to look at him as this immature page of scoops. We can't have people seeing him for the powerhouse that he really is. Because, partnerships, we can't have people coming together. Especially him. So the devil is trying to create some conflict for this emperor by bringing up things from the past. They have people like, these are flying monkeys, monsters, flying monkeys, to talk about, he was so cruel, he was so awful. Again, like, if he was in that period of drugs, sex and rock and roll, he wasn't in he wasn't in the healthiest state of mind. It took work for him to get away from that. And he did. He pulled himself away. So now it's like the flying monkeys flying out of hell to try and drag him back in. Do you remember when you were young or broken and immature and emotionally abusive? I mean, he could have been like this. He could have been like that. I'm not seeing any violence or just emotionally abusive, like playing on people's feelings for him, playing on the fact that he had money. Yeah. He was this emotionally immature page at one point, always like wanting free samples, like, it took work for him to get away from these dangerous environments and people. It took a lot of work, and there was a lot of people trying to stop him. So yeah, God is not going to allow people to take this one down because he's done the work. He has exorcised the demons. Yes, he has. So, all right, Russell. Four of Scoops. This could talk about rejecting things that no longer serve. Spirit says that's the truth. He's done this work. He's done this work. Yep. Okay, Spirit says oh man, I just got the card again. Damn it. Okay. So, Spirit says that he's, he's going to be able to continue to do what he does, speak truth to power. God is giving him the authority to do that, and anyone who tries to take him down, no one's going to be able to take him down except for God, okay? And that's only if he chooses to go back into that devil energy. The only one who can sabotage it is himself, honestly. People who are trying to take him down, your plans are going to get derailed. Your shit is going to get flipped upside down. You're going to be a fool for doing that. I heard somebody you guys could be flipping burgers, going from being somewhat respected journalists to flipping burgers. At one point you were pretty well known, abundant, whatever, whoever these people are. The journalists. Damn, for what you tried to do. This betrayal. Collaborating with others to try and take someone down, to try and cause division. You didn't want anyone to support. Ooh, judgment's here for you, baby. So they tried to take down Russell, and they ended up, pissing off God, and God calling judgment on them, on these reporters who God says you can't really take these people seriously. You can't. So, wow. So, it might be a little turbulent a little bit as these allegations come through. If they choose to report on this, then it might get a little rocky for him. But the truth is, Spirit says stay strong, because once the dust settles, judgment's gonna be called on the real enemy, which are these reporters, the media. So, all right, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the description box. There's information down below. If you want to schedule your own personal readings, go ahead and contact me. All that information's down there in the description box. But if not, and this is where I leave you, have a great one, guys.